markets baby food unhealthy, and that's on page 26, and that's it for the New Telegraph newspaper. And now to Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Oando completes $783 million Nigerian Egypt oil company acquisition deal. As NNPC says Oando, Wale Tinubu have no equity in OPH. That's on page 6. ICPC warns against undermining Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy on page 7. Now to Niger killings. Federal government orders security agencies to track foreign miners funding banditry. Bans mining in Shiroro site. Vows to avenge killings of 12 miners. We have here in colon saying, those who think they can invade villages, kill innocent people to make way for illegal mining of their rich minerals will be shocked to discover that it is no longer business as usual. With the mining marshals working with the intelligence community, we shall fish out these hoodlums and put their hands to the fire. And all of Prospero and Niger killings you can find on page 3. Power sector. Minister mulls differential tariffs to stimulate demands, says grid connection cheapest, most reliable, on page. Adeleke issues directives on food inflation, fuel prices, people's welfare, and that's on page 4. Ariwola bows out as CJN, signs of new Supreme Court rules. AGF cautions against subversion of democratic government. Tinubu to swear in Kekere Ekun as CJN today. That's on page 5, and that's the last story for the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Moving on to the This Day newspaper. Oando completes $783 million acquisition of any subsidiary, Nigerian Ajib Oil Company. Pledges to optimize assets to boost Nigeria. Dangote oil refinery increasingly skipping U.S. crude for local supply. Facility set to start petrol output in September, and that's according to IIR. The rest of the story is on page 5. Tinubu. Ariwola's leadership in judicial advised governors to obey Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy. Calvin State AGs. And the rest of this can be found on page 5, and that's it for the This Day newspaper. But no room for subversive moves, federal government wants. AGF. Treasonable federal government fumes as terrorists kill 12 abduct miners in Niger, and that's on page 29. CJN. Tinubu to swear in Kekere Ekun as Ariwola retires, and that's on page 3. Court discharges 6 #NSAS protesters. $6 billion offer on page 7. APC campaign built on lies, says PDP on page 30. Landowners sue federal government over 15 trillion naira Lagos to Calabar highway. Umahi vows to continue project, insists government paying compensation. Federal government rules out new roads in 2025, plans to complete existing projects. And all of our story is on page 2. Minister writes Finance Ministry over Sani Nasu withheld salaries on page 29. 6 NSAS protesters freed after 4 years detention. And all of that story is on pages 4 and 5. And lastly, chairman in agency's custody, and that's on page 5. Kaduna villagers accuse soldiers of killing 3 persons, 100 cows. Demand compensation. Army chief orders investigation, and that's on page 4. Curfew in Sokoto community as youth protest killing of district head, and that's on page 6. Chinese firm seizes another Nigeria's jet in Canada, and that's on page 7. Israeli forces kill 42 Palestinians in fresh attack, and that's on page 26. And lastly, for the Daily Trust newspaper, we have our NTA driver was stabbed to death in Abuja, and that's on page 16. And that's it for the Daily Trust newspaper. And lastly is the Daily Sun newspaper. Nigeria must adopt a para model to prosper. Uzodima. Imo Cross River Governors win Michael Para Award on page 27. Senior lawyers urge new CJN to clean roads in judiciary. Ariwola out, Kekere Ekun in. That's on page 6. Nigerian Ajib Oil Company on page 23. Police rescue 19 kidnapped victims. Arrest 123 suspected criminals in 2 months. Federal government wants embassies to monitor nationals' activities on page 28. British military donates counter-terrorism training facility to Nigerian army. You can read that story on page 5. Stop Matawale's harassment of opposition leader enough. PDP tells Tinubu that on page 27. Now flying to Heathrow. Air Peace missed 2 submission deadlines. ACL says Nigeria to UK. Barca has 0 influence on slot allocation. And that's on page 24 of the Daily Sun. And the last headline here says 4 die, 6 missing in Kano boat accident.